Thank you, Mark. Good morning, everybody. Taking on the debate from where Damien left off, I've said in recent months that despite the fact that the government is trying desperately hard to spend less public money, the banks have got very little money to lend to sensible business propositions. The public sector is employing less people. The private sector economy in this country actually has been extraordinarily resilient in delivering the growth to the economy, which now sees more people employed in this country than ever before. And unemployment rates, most importantly, are falling really quite dramatically at the moment for all ages and stages in the employment cycle, both young people and people coming up towards retirement. And in Kent, I'm pleased to say that the unemployment figures have improved to a greater extent than the average for the rest of the country. But most importantly, as Carol Waters, who previously our Kent County Councillor for this part of Kent, would say, but what are you going to do for the Marsh? What are you going to do for the Marsh? And really facilitated the concept of the Marsh Million, and we're enormously grateful for all the hard work that you put in, Carol, and still mourning your loss in the corridors of power at County Hall. And of course to thank Magnox for coming up with that big cheque. We're very pleased to be almost match funding that to create the Marsh Million, alongside the significant contribution from Shepway District Council and now Ashford Borough Council. Late to the party, but a very welcome addition to make the maths add up. Both Mark and Damien have referred to the Regional Growth Fund allocations that we're enormously grateful for in Kent. I think we've done better than any other county, irrespective of our size. We've had the 35 million for East Kent growth, the Thames Gateway package, and recently announced the last few weeks some £5 and a bit million for the Sevenoaks, Tunbridge Wells and Maidstone area. And I've been very privileged to chair the board that hands out the money for the Expansion East Kent growth scheme, where we've supported a whole number of variable size businesses doing all sorts of, involved in a whole range of different sectors, and a significant business here in Hythe, which will be employing a significant number of new people as they expand their business. And remind me of their name. HV Wooding, a stunning company in Hythe, manufacturing electrical buzz bars, if you know what electrical buzz bars are, and the Regional Growth Fund there enabling them to expand their business, grow the economy and employ more people. And I always ask the question to the people that come into the boardroom that have got through the various filtering processes: what would you do if you didn't have the Regional Growth Fund money coming your way? And the answer is stagnation. The banks won't lend us the money on sensible terms and conditions, or at all, and therefore the Regional Growth Fund money is an absolute essential commodity for business expansion. And I think probably, in my experience in Kent, in helping to deliver an environment conducive to new businesses starting up and existing businesses to expand, that Regional Growth Fund money is probably singly the most important thing that the government has done to help aid and abet business expansion in Kent. And now we've got the Marsh Million, which is very much geared up to new business startups and small businesses to grow as well. Jackie and Ross will be giving you the details of how it's all going to work, and how you find a form and where you find a form, and how you go about applying. And I hope that everybody in this room can spread the gospel, because we want everybody to know that's got the ambitions to get on their bike and set up their own business or expand their own business, that it is here to help you with interest-free loans in this current environment is a real bonus. And more broadly, before I finish, other good things going on. Damien referred to it, the Faster Kent, Quicker Kent campaign in the broadband rollout across the county. Significant government money being used to facilitate that. And again, Kent County Council very proud to be match funding that. The other good news on the horizon is a significant amount of European funding coming into the South East Local Enterprise Partnership, where we will have significant sums of money to again align with our mission to set an environment conducive to business growth. And I'm determined in this next round of allocations that we really apply it to our top priorities across Kent in the most intelligent way possible. There's always a great danger that European money has so many complexities attached to it and conditions attached to it that it ends up being spent in not those areas that you would initially prioritise. And I'm determined to find a way around all of those obstacles and make sure that we apply it to growing the skills agenda in the county and stimulating economic growth across the piece. And one other potential jewel in the crown is our ambition, working with Doug Richard, to set up a school of entrepreneurship potentially in Folkestone as well. Kent County Council has agreed to allocate substantive funds to that, and what better place than alongside the Marsh to have a nationally recognised school of entrepreneurship to encourage entrepreneurs at all ages and stages in life to get on their bike and have a go. So that's all from me. Thank you very much.